let's also talk about tools for those, even with language barriers. And I
So
see you
that's
like, yep.
yeah, that's a huge forgotten population. We don't think about how many people are incarcerated that are so nationwide. Just about every state will require that if you are incarcerated, that you have to get your HiSET or your high school equivalency, right? But imagine trying to get your high school equivalency and you just don't speak the language. It's not a problem of you can't pass the subject. It's a problem of you can't read the test, right? So one thing we found was that we actually just had a principal and a associate warden of treatment, which education is considered treatment in most states, but here in Tennessee, that both were Spanish speakers. And so they noticed that they had this large population of Hispanic learners in their classes. They kept performing poorly on the HiSET. And so they decided to offer it to them in Spanish. And they literally sat there and read the exam to them in Spanish, and they did great. And so they were like, okay, we got to figure out how we can offer this to them in the language that they speak. And so now we've begun offering the HiSET in different languages. And so that's something that we were really excited about ReadSpeaker, because it translates into all of these different languages. So our learners that come to us with any different language barrier, they can click a button and just have it in their native language, because that's another barrier, right? And it's such a simple fix that we take for granted, that and it takes a lift off of the faculty member to, we want our students to, in America, their English is our primary language, and so we want everybody to acclimate to the culture, right? But we want them to be successful too, and that's what student success is it's the great equalizer of getting everybody to class, getting those barriers eliminated so people can really just focus on the content and be successful. And that's what ReadSpeaker brings to the table for us, is to make it that equalizer across the board so that everybody has what they need to be successful and just worry about the content.